Good morning, everybody. Pastor Dave here, November 4th, 2011. A lot of news to bring you today, and we're going to begin with the situation that is heating up between the United States and Iran and Israel and Iran. And are we looking at the possibility of World War III? Now, let me remind you, it's Blooper Friday. So if I make a blooper or a blunder, if the phone rings, if the dog comes in and the door opens and my coffee cup falls on the floor, I'm not cutting the camera. So this ought to be interesting. I've never tried this before, and I've never gotten through one video. If you're on YouTube and you make videos, you know how difficult it is and how many takes and retakes you have to do to put out one video. So this is going to be Blooper Friday. But now let's get serious, and hopefully there will be no blooper, because this is very serious and very important. Let's take a look at this situation. This comes to me. There's a blooper was sent to me from a viewer and a subscriber, my fellow watchman on the wall, Mr. Single Dad 06. Global warfare targeting Iran, preparing for World War III. Blooper Friday. The military deployment of U.S. NATO forces is occurring in several regions of the world simultaneously. Militarization at the global level is instrumented through the U.S. military's unified command structures. The entire planet is divided up into geographic combatant commands under the controls of the Pentagon. This is according to former NATO Commander General Wesley Clark. I'm going to put the link in the description box below. Hopefully YouTube will leave it there and leave it alone. The Pentagon's military roadmap consists of a sequence of war theaters. The 5-year campaign plan includes a total of 7 countries, beginning with Iraq, then Syria, Lebanon, Libya, Iran, Somalia. There's a blooper because I don't know where the story goes from there. And Somalia and Sudan. Now look what's taking place with the uprisings in the Middle East, and look at the United States' involvement in Iraq, in Afghanistan, and Libya now with the killing of Gaddafi. We've seen it after 9/11. And, you know, what really was a turning point for me was everyone got real patriotic. Country and Western singers were putting out songs, patriotic songs about the United States, and the Statue of Liberty is shaking her fist, and vendors on street corners, like when they have a World Series or a championship where they sell T-shirts and novelty items, these white easy-ups were going up everywhere, at least here in Michigan, where I live, with T-shirts with Osama bin Laden's face on it as a target, rolls of novelty toilet paper with Osama bin Laden's face in a bullseye, and everyone wanted to get Osama bin Laden. We had this anthrax threat, these envelopes of this suspicious white powder that ended up to be coming from within our own system here and not from the Middle East. The entire country, the entire United States came together, pulled together, and we wanted basically to bring Osama bin Laden to justice. We wanted his head on a stick. Now, bin Laden is tied in with the Bush family, the bin Laden family and the Bush family, with bin Laden's oil. And then I find out the Bush family gets bin Laden's family that was here in the United States out of the country quick. Now all of a sudden we're all patriotic. Everyone's singing patriotic country songs, the red, white, and blue. And what happens? All of a sudden the attention gets diverted off Al-Qaeda and Osama bin Laden. I mean, he was 6 feet tall, over 6 feet tall, and he was on dialysis. and he was not well. And, you know, I don't want to get into it too much because this is Blooper Friday. So far, so good, kind of. But there had to be a diversion. They wanted a war in Iraq. So now Iraq and Saddam Hussein has got weapons of mass destruction. Now look at the names. Osama bin Laden, Barack Obama, Saddam Hussein, Barack Hussein Obama. Coincidence? I don't know. A lot of evil going on in the world. So now, the whole American people have banded together. We were under attack with the Twin Towers, and we wanted to get Osama bin Laden. But what did we get? Shock and awe. All of a sudden, the attention gets totally drawn off of Osama bin Laden and gets put on Iraq and weapons of mass destruction. And you remember the video of Bush? No weapons over here. We are the United States. That's what woke me up. That was the final straw that really woke me up. And we bought it. The American people. I didn't buy it, but the American people bought it. Hook, line, and sinker. And we've been in the Middle East ever since. Now look what's going on with Libya, with Syria, Hamas, Egypt. We are trying to be a dominating force. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say is the United States has got big interest in a new world order, a one world government, and it's all true. Let me pick up the story, and I'm going to put the link below. And I want your opinions on what I just spoke on. And believe me, this is all Bible prophecy that's coming to pass. Believe me. Is America, the United States of America, Babylon that is spoken of in the gospel? The Pentagon's global military design is one of world conquest. A war on Iran has been on the drawing board of the Pentagon since 2004. Iran's alleged nuclear weapons program is the pretext and the justification. Tehran is also identified as a state sponsor of terrorism for allegedly supporting the Al-Qaeda network. In recent development, what is unfolding is an integrated attack plan on Iran led by the U.S. with the participation of the United Kingdom and Israel. While the media has presented Israel and British military planning pertaining to Iran as separate initiatives, what we are dealing with is an integrated and coordinated U.S.-led military endeavor. In early November, Israel confirmed that it is preparing to launch air attacks against Iran's nuclear facilities, without, however, acknowledging that this would be carried out as part of a U.S.-led initiative. Reportedly, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has recently sought to drum up cabinet support for a military strike against the nuclear sites of the Islamic Republic of Iran. The joint efforts with the defense minister, Barak Netanyahu, has succeeded in wringing support for such a reckless act from the skeptics who were already opposed to launching an attack on Iran. Among those he managed to convince was Israeli Foreign Minister Avigdor Lieberman. I'm going to put this link below, and leave me your comments. Does it look like this is a joint effort between Israel and the United States to attack Iran? And blooper. And are we looking at World War III? A total takeover by the United States of the Middle East. A lot more to bring you. Leave me your comments. Got through that one pretty good. Blooper Friday. God bless everybody. Give me some comments on this. Love it.